morning, ladies. I'll just wait before I say Happy New Year to check that I'm everywhere I'm supposed to be. Because I don't have Jade this morning, because we've got snow. Lots and lots and lots of snow. And it's a pain in the butt. So my kids are off, Jade's kids are off. Hello, I can see myself now. So yeah, my kids are off, Jade's kids are off. All of Chesterfield's basically closed. It's just like you've had 2 weeks. You've had 2 weeks to snow and rain and flood. However, here we are. We're here today. So Happy New Year. I hope you had a brilliant Christmas. That seems so long ago now. I hope you really got a proper rest as well, because I feel like that's been one of my biggest things this time, is that I feel like I've actually been off for quite a lot of it, especially after Christmas. So I'm really, really glad about that. So if you're on, come and say hi. I'm trying to get my Remarkable to sync so I can find my notes. However, it's not syncing, and I don't know if it's because it's just freezing cold. I've got my little heated blanket on my knee. Hi, Terry. You're not very well, are you, my darling? I'm just looking down because I'm just trying to fix this. That sucks. Big time. What's wrong? Loads of people have got stuff, and I'm just happily like avoiding everything somehow. Monday Live, do you think that could be it? We'll see. There we are. Right, so getting back to business. Like, I feel like a fraud doing this one today because I can't get back to business properly because, you know, we don't do snow in this country very well. So the holidays are done. You might have got a bonus day. Let's try and pretend it's a bonus day. But the holidays are done. For lots of you, they are back. So our Nottingham session, our Nottingham monthly meetup is on today. Cheryl's there and set up and ready. I think she's had a couple of cancellations from people over this area, but there are still lots of women there. And she was so prepared. Like, I'm dead proud of you, Cheryl, if you get to watch this on a replay. She had her post-its out. She had everything going on. Completely the opposite of me and everything that I wish I was. So yeah, well done. Sorry you're rubbish, Terry. Try and take today as a bit of a rest. Your kids are back at least. Imagine if you had to have them at home too. So today is getting back to work after the Christmas break as much as you can. So this idea of transitioning from your cozy Christmas pajamas to running your business can feel like a lot. I came down here this morning completely in my hoodie, which is still here by the way. I'm ready to snuggle back in when I've got off this live. And then remembered I had a live, so I had to run back in the house and get vaguely presentable. And I do mean vaguely. I put some hair on, is basically all I did. But coming back to this when you've been snuggled up for a week and you've been down is really, really hard. So here are some stuff I wanted to talk about to move forward from today. So the first bit is start with a game plan. Like, there is nothing worse than coming out to your office or going into your office or wherever you work, sitting on your sofa with your laptop and not having a plan. So before you get into all of the chaos and start replying to emails and almost chasing your tail a little bit, do a bit of a brain dump everything that's on your mind. If you're in Members Club, print out the Eisenhower box. In fact, I think that's free downloadable for anyone on my website. Get the Eisenhower box, do a big brain dump and start prioritising your tasks and make the first thing that you do kind of getting back into some sort of control over it all. So highlight your must-dos, like get those in that top quadrant if you're using the Eisenhower box. If not, highlight them, like know what your must-dos are that are the biggest things that will move you forwards. And break down any big scary tasks into much smaller ones. So really thinking about, do I need to, like, if you're putting off starting a task, break it down a lot. Like, pull out the individual bits or break it down by time and decide to spend 10 minutes on that task. Because a lot of the time, once you get going, it's much easier to carry on. But getting started is by far the hardest part. So yeah, start with a game plan. Once you've got a clear plan, you'll already feel a bit less frazzled and more focused. When I finish this live, that is it. I am onto, I'm going to say pen and paper, but my Remarkable, and I'm going to fill in my Eisenhower because I've got so much to do. And I don't really know what's my priority till I start writing it down. So that's a big important part. What is this bit of hair doing? So yeah, let's get you feeling a bit less frazzled, a bit more focused. And then from that point, take one thing at a time. I know that if you've had a couple of weeks off, everything feels urgent. We can't multitask. We think we can. We can't. It's scientifically impossible. So this is about starting to slow it down a little bit and pick out your one thing, crush that, finish that, and then move on to the next. Celebrate each little win as well. If you've still got shed loads of Christmas chocolate that I can't describe how much I've got, figure out how you can not just eat it, but eat it when you're rewarding yourself or something like that. I don't know. There's probably much healthier ways to do that, especially for lots of people who are on a new health kick, of which I am not one. So yeah, don't be trying to get everything done at once. Start by picking your tasks and moving yourself forwards. That is such an important part. And as a part of that, ease back in. Don't try and go from 0 to 100. Start small, otherwise by 11 o'clock you'll already be in a flap and not know what you're doing, and just it's overwhelming. It's really, really overwhelming coming back after a break. So sometimes a big thing is tackle some easy wins first, get some stuff off your list. I know that directly contradicts getting done what you need to do, but if you're struggling to get motivated or to find focus, get some easy wins. Clear out your emails, tidy your desk, do some easy stuff that makes you start moving forwards, but don't use that as an excuse not to do the other stuff. But if you need to, save the hardcore strategy stuff for when your brain's back online. One of the things on my list today, just writing this down so I don't forget. I've got the marker pen on my Remarkable and it's weird. Is I'm going to schedule our online quarterly planning sessions in for us. So I've done the strategy sessions that are face to face, but if you're in Members Club, I'm going to schedule our quarterly online planning sessions. So you've got a chance to get in with other women and do your work through your plan. So I'll do that today as well. Set some boundaries. So the post-Christmas distractions are everywhere. There will be loads of stuff you still haven't done. Our playroom still looks like Smith's. It's ridiculous. Nothing is away yet. I haven't had the energy. I don't care enough. We finally put all the Christmas stuff away that I'd taken down. We put it properly away yesterday. But what I'm saying is there will always be more tasks to do that are Christmas based and post-holiday based. So the distractions are everywhere. So try and do some little things like set some work hours and stick to them. Even if it's 2 hours, I'm going to do 2 hours of solid work today. Set some boundaries, keep them locked out, keep them clear, and take little breaks in between. But that boundary idea, if you know you need to get some work done, find a way to create some space for that to happen where you stick to it actively. And the next kind of bits are about remember what we've just gone through. Like, do a bit of reflecting before you start. For some women in our group, reflecting is really important. It's something I tend to do a bit ad hoc, but I would like to do more formally. In fact, I've got a little thing that I'll share in the group in a bit about how I'm going to start planning. I'll write that down. See, this is the thing, because I haven't had time to do my planning. I'm thinking of things as I'm planning. That included a bit of reflection, I think. It was like a new 15-minute little thing I'm going to start trying, but I'll share that in the group after this. So have a little reflection on what did you nail last year, what did you do really well, how could you build on that for this year, what didn't work last year, what should you be letting go of now, because a big bit about being successful is knowing when you're failing, when it's not going well, when something you thought would work doesn't work and you have to choose to leave it, let it be. So have a bit of reflection and then look at what momentum you can build upon. What did go well last year? What can you build upon? And then my last little tip is things around, it's a bit bleak right now for lots of reasons. The weather's rubbish, the country is struggling big time. It's pretty bleak like right now. So plan your next joyful moment, schedule something in your calendar that you're looking forward to, even if it's a coffee with your business bestie. Really have a look at if there's something you can schedule in your calendar for this week or next that you will really look forward to, that is just something that brings a little bit of sparkle there, if that's the right word. All right. Any questions if you're watching on replay? If you're stuck, if you're in a funk and you don't know how to get back into it, drop me a message. If you're in our pro group, drop me a message in Heartbeat, or put it in the group and let other women cheerlead you. But otherwise, I look forward to hearing what you're getting on with, and I'll put in the reflection stroke planning thing in a second after this. When am I seeing you all next? What date are we on? The 6th. So yeah, Cheryl's got her thing this morning. There's co-working if you're in Members Club tomorrow. I've got nothing this week, it's great. And then our face-to-face co-working at Ball is not at Balls Over. I need to tell you all about that as well. Co-working is moving this month because where we normally have it is having a refurbishment. So for everyone else, I'm back next Monday with a Facebook Live is basically what I was trying to get to then. Alright, so wrap up warm, stay safe. If you're drowning in snow, don't go anywhere you don't need to go. I've got the hospital this afternoon, have I said that? At 3 o'clock, so I'm hoping I can get my car for the drive. But we'll see. I live on a main road, so generally I'm fine. But I have no idea what the roads out there look like yet, so at least it's not for a while. So hopefully everyone else can get rid of the snow for me. Alright, have a lovely first week back if this is your first week back. If you need help with anything, as always, just let me know. Alright, ladies.